Okay, I wish this show runs forever.
Episode 138. So Vanessa tells Nicole that the fatality that was mentioned in the Fairmount Press, or whatever they call their newspaper, the fatality was Doug. Next, Leslie tells Eva she has to move, and her landlord sold her the apartment complex she lived in, and she was thinking about moving in with Eva since her apartment's been sold. Next, Nicole tells Vanessa that Doug did come to her office once about his gambling addiction, and Vanessa tells her she didn't find out about his addiction until recently. And then she begins to question what kind of wife she was not to notice it. And girl, you didn't notice much at all. You didn't notice that your husband was unraveling. You didn't notice that Joey was playing her. He had long range game. He's the one who basically, he sat there and he preyed on Doug using his addiction to do it, because I think the ultimate prize for Joey has always been Vanessa. I think Joey was probably checking her out long before she even noticed Joey. And I think all of this was like this long range game for Joey to get what he wanted. Next, Detective Psycho Malone asks Joey, is he going to keep his distance away from the grieving widow? And we all know he won't, because he's already claimed her. So whether she knows that or not, that's what's happened. Detective Psycho Malone tells Joey he's about to retire in a week, and Joey tells him he can't go on retirement. Damn, I thought Psycho Malone's boss was the chief. Like Jacob said, Jacob told him in the episode prior that did his boss know, meaning Joey. So yeah, I don't get it, because I don't care who the hell you are. If I'm about to retire, I don't need to be your hitman. But in Psycho Malone's case, he's gonna have to, because Joey got too much dirt on him. He's done too much with his crazy ass. Next, Leslie tells Eva she brought her own place in the apartment building that she lived in, and her name is on the deed. So I'm confused. Is it on the deed for the whole building? Because you can't buy an apartment. It ain't like it's a condo unless that's what she's claiming it to be. So anyway, Eva tells her that she just wants to move into her hotel room so that she can be close to Ted. Everything Leslie does the majority of the time is all centered around Ted. Next, Joey tells Psycho Malone he needs him on standby, and Detective Malone says he did his part and they're done. So Joey tells him he says when they're done. So Detective Malone asks Joey, does Vanessa know he took out a life insurance policy on Doug? I mean, this damn Joey, it was bad enough you had him killed. He gonna make some money off of murder that he caused. Unbelievable. This is why his ass is so wrapped up in the underbelly of Fairmount Press, because this dude, he's a trip. Anything to make some money. Joey threatens Psycho Malone that Vanessa better not find that out or he will be dealt with. And that just goes to show there is no honor among thieves. None. And in this case, killers. Next, Leslie tells Eva to go for Tomas and not to think twice about it. And that brat Kit Kat, don't pay her no attention. She's just a privileged little rich girl who needs a reality check. Alright. So Cray Cray tells her she is smart, she's intelligent, and she's important. Well, I mean, not, and she didn't say it in that sequence or kind of like mimicking the help, but I mean, she did say the smart and intelligent part. And so she tells Eva she's all those things and that she needs to show Tomas that she's the better option. And it's like, okay, yeah, they do have chemistry. They can talk for hours. I mean, that's what good relationships are based off of. I get it. But Leslie, no, her ulterior motive is to get at Kit Kat. Well, Black Nancy Drew. So this is not about your daughter at all. Next, Vanessa calls Ashley's mom and tells her about Doug's death. So Joey shows up and Ashley's mom is looking like, I can't believe he came over to the table. And Vanessa and Joey are trying to play it off like they know each other through real estate. But everybody in town know who Joey is. They know what Joey does. So you're not fooling anybody. And plus, Mona and Ashley's mom was in the cafeteria gossiping about the news around town about Vanessa and Joey in a entanglement. Next, Leslie gives Peaches a financial gift, and I found that to be really sweet because she was thanking her for taking care of her, and especially for taking on a child that wasn't hers, and to be dealing with a child like Leslie. Lord, Peaches, she's been through some things, so she deserved every dollar that Leslie gave her. Next, Jacob tells Derek he feels uncomfortable keeping his secret from Naomi, so Derek tells him it's not his story to tell, but Jacob lets him know that if he doesn't tell Ashley the truth, it's definitely going to backfire on her, and it is going to backfire. Because we all know that Ashley gets extra and she always, the goody two-shoe. She doesn't like to be lied to. No woman does. But, yeah, in Ashley's case, she's going to make a mountain out of a molehill. So it's better for him to pick that scab off before it gets any harder. Next, Leslie tells Peaches she's giving her her old apartment and her lawyers will hire her people to help her with her illness and to get her the best care. And Leslie thanks her for loving her and caring for her, which she didn't have to do. Oh, that's so sweet. So Cray does have a heart. Next, Derek tells Jacob he's going to tell Ashley, but he has to be the one to decide when and where to tell her. So basically, he's not going to tell her. Because if you got to do all of that and talking about you got to wait and it could be one day. One day is probably way down the line. I bet Ashley finds out before he even says anything. Next, Andre tells Ashley he only married Danny because they got drunk. And Andre tells her he doesn't believe she's going to be happy marrying Derek. He don't give a damn about that. He just wants her available. And he's upset that she's moved on so quickly. Which Andre, he was always, in many ways, like the other man with Ashley because he was trying to pursue her when she still was dating Derek. So it's like, whatever. And he tells her that she's taking the easy way out. And then she tells him she doesn't want to talk about it again and moves on. Exactly. Like, you a whole married man now. Whether you wanted to be married or not, you're married. So he doesn't need to be worried about Ashley. But I think he knows deep down inside that Danny is going to use that marriage to try to entice Bill. And so maybe that's Andre's way of trying to persuade Ashley something's still there so that he won't get his heart broke. And that ends the episode.